died in my house. But I had to stand up for everyone else.
Made you the voice of pain.
Wow.
No. I mean, I wasn't as vocal as you were.
Okay. Hi, my name is Vuyagazi. Welcome to my channel.
DJ Zinhle was the first guest on Enhle Mbali's show on THD24. There were tough moments on the show, however, there were also some funny moments. Like the moment when Enhle called DJ Zinhle the voice of pain. Have a look.
Woman in Africa. I'm still waiting for your answer.
Still waiting for my answer.
Yes.
Didn't I say I was going to think
No,
about it?
you're thinking about it.
Am I thinking too long?
Sissy.
Okay, I think I'm proud of myself because I'll give you a little background. Growing up, I've been sheltered. Like I was the second, like the last girl. So and I had an older sister, and she's always taken care of me. I moved to boarding school with her. It's boarding school. You learn your independence, but I had a sister there that took care of me. So my laundry was done. I didn't have to worry about this. My sister was there.
Borrow me some of that.
I went to tertiary. I stayed with my brother. All I had to worry about were my grades. So I've always been sheltered.
Were you a lonely kid?
No. Yeah. I felt like there were years where I felt like I enjoyed being myself. So it wasn't lonely. I just enjoyed
your
being
own
alone.
company.
Yeah. But I was in a family of like people that were like, cool, I loved my family. I loved being with my family. And then I went to college, same thing. I had my brother taking care of everything. I graduated. I went and I worked at Clarence. And still,
wait, what?
Yeah.
You worked at Clarence?
I worked at Clarence for as an intern. And then still my brother was dropping me off at work, giving me, like, it was just taken care of all my life. Yeah. And then I got into a habit of not being able to make my own decisions because then I relied on my brother approving something or Nomdeni approving something or whoever, you know what I mean? I relied on people saying, okay, this is going to work, okay, this so even with things that I wanted to do, I then got into partnerships because I just couldn't stand on my own. I just wasn't brave enough to do anything on my own. But then I started paying attention when people started changing. You know, people around you start changing, and then they understand how powerful their presence is in their life, and they start using it as, like, they start using it to get things from you. Like, if I don't get this from you, like, I'm pulling out.
Which means I'm saying that you're not strong enough without me.
Right.
That's the message.
And I'm not saying like it was my, like just generally, like maybe it was a space that I was getting into as like a more famous person than I had been before. I mean, my brother's still there. My brother's consistently like there for me, but like just like in how people started moving around me at the time.
It's like a barter deal.
Yeah, it just didn't feel right. Yeah, like they were just, and then I just thought, okay, I need to start being able to do things on my own. And Era by DJ Zinhle, which is my brand, was the first thing that I did.
And I was there like,
on my own, right? And also just the experience with Keenan and the heartbreak, that also did a lot in like making me brave, because I was just like,
it grows you.
Yeah, because I was just like, okay, so this is the worst that could happen, and if I survive this, I'm a badass.
Yeah.
Okay then.
And you survived it publicly.
Yeah. So
I think a lot of women go through the same thing, just because you're ashamed. And why are you ashamed?
And I wasn't where I was going, but I'll add to what you're saying. So people normally say, and I don't know how you feel, normally say to me, oh, you know what, I've gone through what you've gone through, or I've been through what you've been through, but my situation is better because I didn't do it publicly. And I just feel like, actually, I feel like my situation was better because I did it publicly.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I said, definitely, I feel like it was better. Because I feel like if it was in public, I would have had to lie more to myself than I did, right? I would have been weaker because I wouldn't have been, like, it's bad, but I was also aware of the people that were watching. I was aware of other people that had been broken that are watching what I'm going to do. And that had a lot of bearing on the decisions that I made. If I was alone at home, I feel like I could have just been there alone at home and felt sorry for myself and just caved in and just died in my house. But I had to stand up for everyone else.
Made you the voice of pain.
Wow.
No. I mean, I wasn't as vocal as you were.
Okay.
I wasn't as vocal as you were, but when I did speak out, I felt like I was speaking to a lot of women's pain. And that's what I mean.
This is what I mean by
pain.
I'm okay with it happening publicly. And we are so afraid of a public embarrassment. And I feel like I've taken that badge off me. I don't care about what you say about me public or what you do to me publicly. The worst that could happen publicly has happened already. So, excuse me. So anything that you do or say, so it stripped me of the thing of worrying about public. Yes, and that is a very powerful thing. You know that. What are people going to say? If you can get rid of yourself, rid of that in your life, you'll be fine. And that helped me get rid of that. But going to where I'm proud, what I'm proud of, is just how brave I've become.
And you're strong.
And how I'm able to still be okay with the fact that I've got fears, I've got challenges, I've got worries, I've got mistakes that I've made, but I'm brave in all of them. And this is why in the letter I say everything makes sense. The mistakes make sense, the joy makes sense, the pain makes sense.
You are where you're meant to be.
Everything makes sense. You are where you're supposed to be, and you're brave.
I think that was my favorite statement.
Yeah.
Because I've felt that way for the past year and a couple. I am where I am meant to be.
And thank you very much for watching. Enjoy.